I know you can get gutters at the big box store in 10-foot increments, but with all the seams, they're almost guaranteed to leak. The previous homeowner actually had already put up gutters on one side of the house and did the downspout incorrectly. So where the downspout was supposed to, the top piece was supposed to go into it, it was actually going on the outside, and it was just pouring water. So I've already done that one. So I figured I'd make a video on how easy it is to do it, so the average homeowner or even contractor can save quite a bit of money just doing it themselves. If you look up top on the left side, I put up a stop block because I'm doing it by myself, and this is about 25 feet. Because I'm doing it by myself, I just kind of wanted to have a stop block. But it's 24 feet 8 inches, so I just need to cut a few inches off of this. Alright, so typically you would want to use pencil, but for the sake of the video, I figured I'd use a Sharpie so you can actually see what I'm drawing, or where I'm marking anyway. So at 24 feet 8 inches. Alright, you can use a hacksaw, or I actually purchased a M12 cutoff wheel from Milwaukee. It actually cuts it really well. You definitely want safety glasses. And now you're going to take an end cap, lay it left for the left side, and then you're going to put some sealant around the edges. I wouldn't do a whole lot, otherwise it's just going to come out the edges anyway. This is just kind of help it, that way you know for a fact that it seals it. You put it on the edge. Give it a couple taps with a mallet. Make sure it's seated on there all the way. You're going to take your notcher. I'm going to do it 3 times on the bottom. Do it twice on the side. And then I'll do it twice on the curves on the front. Alright, then I'm going to wear a glove for this part because it can get kind of messy. Alright, and then the left side is done. I'll go do the right side. Alright, same thing for the right side. So before we hang it, we're going to want to put these hidden hangers, probably I'd say every 14 to 16 inches. I'm going to do every 14 inches roughly because of the amount of snow we get in New Hampshire. So you'll take the edge of the lip, go under the front, and then it'll just slide on the back. Slide down, go screw that out of the way. So my downspout's going to be 27 inches from the edge. So we're going to mark it. And then using the downspout connector with the seam to the back of the gutter, I'm just going to place it upside down and then trace it. I'm just going to clean the edges up with a file. Flip it over. I'm going to make sure it goes all the way in there. So after the hole's cut out, we're going to apply sealant to the downspout connector around the outside edge. Slide it down. Push it. I'm going to take a couple of screws. Screw it down. Just one on each side. Now we're ready to hang it. Alright, so after you get the gutter completely hung, we're going to start working on the downspout. So with the downspout, it's fairly easy to do, probably just as easy, if not easier, than hanging the actual gutter. But the most important part is to remember that the top will always go into the bottom one. That was why the gutter on the other side of the house was leaking whenever I bought it.
it looks like max. These will go in about 1.5 inches. What you're gonna want to do is put this up, measure from tip to tip, which is 9 inches, and then we're gonna add 3 inches to make up for the 1.5 inch overlap. So total 9 plus 3 is 12. So we'll cut a 1 foot section to go right here. Now we're going to need to crimp one end. Just like that. Then we'll run a screw on 3 of the sides. All right, so now we'll go up and test it.